And rage bait, that's why they're posting all over. So people on TikTok, including my black brothers and sisters, have realized, some of them, that if you post the most controversial takes, that's what you'll get rewarded with. If you're just contrarian as shit, if you throw your fellow black people under the bus and spread this narrative that everybody that gets food stamps is a bunch of welfare queens with 9 kids, then other white people in this white supremacy power structure that America is founded upon will reward you by spreading your videos everywhere and helping you get clout and become more famous. Case in point, this gentleman whose video got spread all over my social media, saw it posted multiple times by other right-wing dickheads. And before I play this, notice his narrative. First off, the vast majority of the people that get food stamps are white, right? Mostly in red states, because red states are far, far poorer than progressive states. So keep that in mind. His words let you know exactly who he's talking about, exactly who he's pinpointing. He's blaming black women.
2 million people losing their SNAP benefits come November 1st. And then when I look at the numbers of the amount of people and where they're from, I'm gonna say this is a much needed process, bruh. Because you're telling me of the 42 million people, only like 30% of that 42 million are actually Americans? And I mean,
so 30. That's a complete lie. Everything they post is a lie, but they're literally getting paid by the world's richest man to post lies about the poorest among us in order to demonize them, folks. That's what the running theme of all these videos is going to be.
30% of the 42 million are actually true. Americans who were born here, who are disabled, who are veterans, who are actually people who literally and actually need this assistance. Because if I'm looking at this report that says 51% of the total number of people that are receiving these SNAP benefits are purely because of their religious beliefs. Meaning these people are Muslims or from the Islamic religion.
So this is the common talking point that's going around. 50% of SNAP benefits are going to Muslims. All right, let's do the math. All right, so obviously that's not true right off the bat, but so there's 40 million people on food stamps, and there's 4 million Muslims in this country. So even if every Muslim in this country were on food stamps, that could only be 10% of them. But don't let math get in the way of our racist talking points.
Islamic countries.
Anyway, let's move on from that one. That's 4 minutes of fucking nonsense. Tokens get spent, motherfucker. And Milla Joy, America spends $7.8 billion monthly on SNAP. If illegals were removed from SNAP, the cost would be reduced by 70%. Illegals are not eligible to get SNAP benefits, people. So if every illegal was removed from SNAP benefits, it would reduce the cost by 0. So it doesn't matter. It's just 100% lies all day long that Elon Musk is paying for. Crazy to watch. And then the AI videos, they don't give a shit. They're literally being paid by the world's richest man to post AI videos as if they were real in order to demonize black people and the poor. Case in point.
Kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the tax responsibility to take care of my Trump.
It's the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids. Only this entire thing is just fucking AI.
Over 2,000 followers on TikTok, and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents? If you're watching a video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you.
Yeah, blocking totally real, but it's all rage bait, folks. The world's richest man, who is an incredible racist white supremacist, wants you to hate black folks. He wants you to blame black people for food stamps, even though, as I said, the vast majority of the people on food stamps are white, right? You know, so they never have any problem with rich people getting something for free, but they're real worried at the thought that a poor person might get something for free. Isn't that who we'd want to get something for free? Even if poor people are taking advantage of food stamps, isn't that who we want to? But no, 40 billion to Argentina, Elon Musk. Tesla only exists because of the hundreds of millions, billions, and fucking incentives that we gave him, handouts. But no problem there, folks. And to sell this idea that it's a bunch of fucking freeloaders in order to justify the MAGA movement that is giddy at the thought of poor people losing their food stamps. To further push that idea, they're posting rage bait videos. So this woman makes TikTok rage bait videos. Every video she makes is her just lying about stuff to hype up people on purpose. That's what she's doing on purpose. It's almost like satire, but everybody who is on TikTok knows this is rage bait. But on Twitter, they post this as though this is a real person in order to amp up all the other old fucking boomers and get them to rally against the poor.
Me and my kids have been 5 days without food. 5 days ago, my food stamps were taken from me, with no warning. Today, I get this food stamp letter from the fucking food stamp office. Not only am I losing my food stamps, losing my $2,100 in cash benefits that I get every single month to pay my bills. I'm losing my Section 8. My food stamps have now decreased from $4,318 a month for 6
That's right, folks. She was getting $4,300 in food stamps a month while you guys work so hard at your job. She's making $50,000 a year in food stamps alone. This is really happening, y'all. You should be really afraid of this. Hey, you should be glad that poor people are starving. You should be glad that poor children are going fucking hungry, because this woman making $50,000 a year off food stamps in real life, idiots. That's what's really happened. Literally what the world's richest man is paying to spread, y'all. And then another token, they spray this guy all over my social media. How to justify yourself having no empathy for the most vulnerable people in our society.
Hey, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it one time and one time. A lot of motherfuckers thinking it, but they ain't going to say it. Listen here, I don't give a fuck about y'all losing y'all food stamps.
I know you don't have any empathy. I know you're a fucking giant sack of shit. You could have just started with that.
I'm 25 with no motherfucking kids. I get up at 6 o'clock to go to work, and at the end of the work, I go coach kids.
I'm 50. I ain't got no kids, but I have no problem with some of my tax dollars going to help hungry people, the poorest among us. I'd much rather it go to that than like Elon Musk or Argentina or Israel. There's a lot of other really, really more important things to be angry about our tax dollars going to than rich, than poor children and poor people, right? But I know your whole point is to make rage bait videos that are racist. Yes, this is a black man, but it's a racist video, because the whole point, as I said before, is to pin this on black women.
It's just not hard for you motherfuckers out here with kids. It's hard for us too. And no fucking way do I want my hard-earned tax money going towards you and your non-fucking kid just because you couldn't get off your fucking back and go get a job or tell a motherfucker to wear a car. So no, I do not give a fuck because you're losing your benefits. Bitch, get off your ass, go get a job, do what the fuck you got to raise your fucking kid because you fucking had them. I'm not paying for your fucking kids anymore. I don't give a fuck about that. Them kids can fucking starve. If you don't care enough to get off your ass and go feed them, why the fuck should my tax money have to do it? The using and abusing of the system is over. Because us motherfuckers who can't get SNAP benefits or free medical, bitch, we still got to make a way.
Yeah, well, the problem is not other poor people. Other poor people are not your enemy. You should be able to get SNAP benefits. More people should get SNAP benefits, not fucking less, right?
So if they've been saying fuck us for the longest, it's fuck y'all. Tired of motherfuckers getting a free pass and I'm over here busting my ass without no help. Bitch, you could do the same. Sorry you made poor life choices.
So definitely aimed at black women, at the thought that it's so much of welfare queens getting food stamps when, like I said, it's mostly white folks. But spread all over my social media about white folks who are more than willing to reward you for your cooning, and I don't give a shit. And that's what, all over my social media, all over. Once again, Elon Musk paying to spread lies. So the narrative is Venezuela illegal aliens are getting $15,000 in food stamps, plus $5,000 on a debit card. This is why you should be outraged and happy that they're taking money away from poor people, because Venezuelan illegals getting $50,000 a month. Source this video.
No, $15,000 in food stamps and $5,000 cash money monthly. Free rent.
6 months free rent.
But this was the first time I heard about it. Now I've heard it's 2 years free rent.
2 years free rent now.
Getting Section 8.
Section 8? Okay.
First, prioritized before the citizens.
Before the citizens.
So the Venezuelan migrants that are coming in.
Venezuelan migrants.
6 months free rent.
6 months to 2 years, maybe. Getting $1,000 in food stamps and credit cards. For real, y'all. $5,000 cash? Holy God, I want to be an immigrant. Outraged. We must immediately take all food stamps away from everybody, says Elon Musk, who's literally paying for this tripe. And once again, same video spread by libs of TikTok. They know it's not true, folks. They don't give a shit. They literally get paid to lie and they're all on the same page about it. Another example, more rage bait. Some of these tokens know that if they post this contrarian bullshit, other white folks will spread it and they'll make money off of it.
You know how many people I've seen sell food stamps to get their hair done now?
None of your fucking business? That's what I would say. But hey, look, if a few people sell their food stamps to buy other things, then I'm okay with that, right? Food stamps is more than just about, to be honest with you, buying food. It helps you pay for other things in your life, right? If you don't have to spend all your money on food, then you can spend more money on like your children's clothes or school supplies or schooling, education, your housing stuff. So it like frees up your other money. So it helps poor people in more ways than just feeding them, which I think is completely fucking fine, especially when we have a system where the wealth inequality is so vast that now the vast majority of Americans can't even afford to have fucking kids or housing or healthcare or fucking anything, right? We have to do at least the bare minimum to help the poor if we're going to allow the system to continue like this. But of course, continue to go on how awful this whole thing is.
I was done. Their toe was done. Buy an outfit to go to the club, drugs, a lot. If I've seen it, other people seen it. You know what? That's why people don't give two fucks. I've seen people.
I literally grew up on food stamps, y'all. You know, I was the son of a single mom who had 4 kids, and we would have gone real hungry without fucking food stamps. And we needed the shit out of them because we were real fucking poor. But I guess, you know, fuck us, right? Fuck anybody that actually needs a hand up.
Women get a new man. The man got the food stamp. Now, the food stamp is for her and her kids. The man has.
So anyway, rage bait. That's what they post all over social media in order to pit us against each other.